Hello Pisces, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we're going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Pisces for the week of August 2nd. Now Pisces, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, leave the ones that do not. Also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, also understand, Pisces, the only place you can get any of my products and services is my website, zaneintuitive.com. There's a link to that in the description below. Make sure you're using that link. I'll never ask you for money or contact you for a reading. I've also launched a Patreon, so if you want to support me there and get some exclusive perks, you can do that. And lastly, I do daily content on my Instagram, so if that is your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Do stick around to the end as well. We go through with another 9 cards and also clarify with some oracle. But all right, let me make sure everything's in view. And we'll get right into this for you. All right. Looks good enough to me. Energy on the bottom, you have the 7 of Cups. So you may be kind of at a sort of decision. I was going to say spoiled for choice, but really I get the sense that maybe you're in this place where you have multiple options or decisions to go down, and this is now causing you to have some confusion. And so with the 7 of Cups, there is this element of, you know, feeling sort of restricted by all of the things in front of you, all of the cups, the choices in front of you. And so you want to be very careful that you're not spreading your energy too thin here. A good way of looking at it is you are spoiled for choice, but at the same time, it is sort of like a bit of a call to action in that you don't want to stay, you know, trying to decide too long. But taking a look here, you have something, I definitely love this reading for you. Just taking a quick look here, there are definitely messages for both, you know, love and career and finance, which is what I try to do. But at any rate, we have this Strength card in the middle. This is, you know, this is the strength relates to or just signifies energy in general. It's a big sort of, you can think of the Strength card as an energetic release. And so there may be a sort of situation that you're called on to go at full force in this week ahead. Now, you could also just need to have courage and really assert your willpower over something. In fact, you can see here that this person's taming the lion, and so, you know, being so courageous that you walk next to a lion, which is a dangerous act, but if you have courage, I'm sure, you know, that's the whole point of it. And so, right, so we have that Strength card in the middle, and then in the past here, we have the Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the 4 of Cups. Some of you may have recently started a passionate union or relationship with somebody. Knight of Cups can be the sort of start or the formation of a person that you almost fantasize about or think a lot about, because it's in this upper row. This upper row is the row of your thoughts. Knight of Cups is a romantic event happening. And if it's not a romantic event, it's a creative project or some sort of event relating to a project or something like that. Could even be an event relating to happiness if you are not here for relationship love messages. But with that Knight of Cups, I feel good about that for most of you. I feel like, you know, I will just be totally real with you, and I really keep my messages like PG here for various reasons. But with the Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands, this is the energy of physicality, okay? This is a very passionate relationship, potentially even quick sort of fling. But I don't really feel like it is a quick fling. Like there may have been something that happened between the two of you, like some sort of physicality between the two of you. But I feel like this has staying power to it, okay? I feel like it's not a one-time deal type of situation. Now, in business and career finance, the Ace of Wands, actually, this is probably my favorite card in the tarot because it is the spark of life. It is the my card of turning a passion into a profit, my side hustles card, anything that you are passionate about right now in work or career will have a really positive new beginning under the energy of the Ace of Wands, especially when you combine it with the Knight of Cups, which is like potentially turning a creative venture into something. You also have this Four of Cups here. This is talking about how the universe is trying to tell you something. The universe is nudging you here with this alternative cup. But these three cups represent boredom, apathy, things that you're familiar with. And so I think like your guides or the universe, God, whatever you sort of resonate with, is trying to give you this new start here, this fresh beginning. And you may be stuck in what was. But you have this King of Swords as well. This is a great card for business. This is a leader, somebody who has authority in their life. They sort of have an element or an air of authority about them in the way that they go through life. And so the King of Swords is, can be a Libra, but it can be any air sign. It can also just mean divine law and order. Cutting through any sort of baggage with the King's sword here. He'll cut through, or they'll cut through any sort of baggage, whether it be emotional or just, staying nostalgic here with the Four of Cups. I feel like you're letting go of nostalgia this week. So you have this Strength card with the Three of Pentacles above it. This is a really good sign. This is reward and recognition. You can see the anvil here. This is somebody who's in the mallet there. This is somebody who's a builder of quality work. And so this can come forward when you're ready to receive reward and recognition on something. It can also signify teamwork. You may be pressed or guided to have courage over a situation within a team environment with the Strength card and the Three of Pentacles. You'll probably want to set firm boundaries if somebody's trying to snoop around or something like that. With the King of Swords, Strength, and the Three of Pentacles, you'll probably want to set firm boundaries. King of Swords certainly does that. But we'll have to see what else comes through there. I definitely like to see that. But you have this Nine of Swords. There is something here in this future position that's making you anxious. I feel like this is talking about this connection here with the Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. It's like almost like you want to keep going, but maybe there's been time elapsed and now you're waiting for something to develop with this connection with this Nine of Swords. Others of you could be feeling left out, or there's like some sort of anxious situation within this team environment here. But it's certainly mental. It's a mental construct because it's upper rows your thoughts, and the Nine of Swords in and of itself signifies mental anguish. Now you have this Four of Swords here, letting go of the Three of Swords. Okay, these three swords represent heartbreak, anything in the past that was no longer serving you, and you're now healing. You're now healing from this situation, taking time to rest, taking time to recuperate and recharge your batteries here. And lastly, we have the Page of Wands, which I love to see. This is a passionate new offer. I do feel like if you're in here for relationship stuff, this this Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, you're probably going to get word that this person's interested in continuing. In work, this is a job offer. It's a new passionate offer, potentially a job offer, because Wands is the suit of venture, is the suit of the enterprise. And so it's typically read as a job offer, but it can just be good news coming in. So let's go ahead and start to clarify this situation even more. Now, if you're enjoying this video so far, please do hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, helps get the word out and spread the message to others. There's also a bell below this video. If you click that bell, you will never miss an update from me. And lastly, Pisces, appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Hope things are going well. Hope things are good for you. So let's get into these clarifications here. I'm interested to see what we have. Okay, Lady Venus, this card kind of wanted to come out. This is, as far as I'm concerned, I will tell you, this energy has been coming forward a lot in this week. And this is, as far as I'm concerned, the most powerful card in this Oracle deck. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. You know, if you really connect with this image and you connect with what I just said, you can actually call out, like in meditation, you can connect with Lady Venus's energy. But, you know, you may be getting signs, synchronicities, downloads at this time. That can come in the form of song lyrics, conversations that you overhear, bird messages, feathers, you know, any repeating symbol that you keep seeing, numbers, angel numbers, anything like that's coming in right now. It's a very strong energy. Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. Love that card as well. That card is, according to the author, in this deck, associated with Reiki energy. Reiki, of course, is alternative energy healing. I highly recommend checking that out, especially because you have this Four of Swords, which is healing and rest. Reiki is great for that. And okay, you have counterparts. Sanat Kumara and Lady Venus are counterparts in this deck. So wow, I love to see this. Shine your light, light activation. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Definitely, like I said, I get really great energy around this Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands. I do feel like something happened very quickly. There was maybe a impulsive situation that happened, but I do feel like it has staying power. But you have the two strongest cards in this deck, for sure, at least according to the author. The author says that Sanat Kumar is the strongest one. I actually feel like the Lady Venus energy has been stronger in my personal life, but they're both strong nonetheless. To get that's a huge sign of partnerships, just in general, and some sort of light activation here. Venusian energy, both from Venus, and so, wow. See what else we get here. The Seven of Cups doesn't really make sense to me. I do feel like maybe there's something from the past that you're just a little bit hung up on. And along with that, you have the Hanged Man, which is saying that you need to sacrifice and let go. Page of Wands coming in again. Wow, definitely passionate union offer coming in here. Magician. Manifesting. Okay, the Magician's the master manifester in the tarot. You can see here on the table, they have all the tools that they need. They have all four suits and elements in the tarot, and they take them and they build something out of it. They're able to manifest a life that they want to live with everything that they have at hand. And so with that, you don't need to go buy anything. You don't need to go learn anything. You have what you need. And so now it's up to you to alchemize, which the Magician's also an alchemizer, an alchemist. Gosh. And so Page of Wands, Ace of Wands, either passionate relationship, physical, very, very passionate union coming in here with the Lady Venus, Sanat Kumara, or a very good job situation, especially if you're self-employed. Some sort of creative venture happening here that looks amazing. So Page of Wands, either good news or job offer, you have it twice. And with the Ace of Wands is like anything that you start under that combination looks very good. Hanged Man, giving something up to get something else, sacrifice. Ace of Pentacles, wow. Two of Pentacles, the Star, Pisces. All right, wow. Ace of Pentacles, new money. This is a new money offer potentially. It's a new beginning in the material aspects of yourself, especially with the Three of Pentacles. That screams either job raise or job offer for me. It could also mean, because Three of Pentacles is the initial spark you need to sort of get recognized for a job raise, the Ace of Pentacles indicates signing off documents, and the Two of Pentacles, we have, actually, Ace is one, so 1, 2, 3 of Pentacles. So progression here, but the Two of Pentacles is a financial change, and it's juggling or fluctuating wealth. It's by default a good change, and for you, I think this is a good change because you have really positive cards around it. So there's a big change coming in with the material for a lot of you. King of Swords, the Star, definitely air sign. The Star is Aquarius. King of Swords could be any air sign, but the Star is a very positive card. It's a wish granted. It's also a great card if you've been healing or nursing an injury or an illness or anything like that. Also having hope and optimism. So, okay, Knight of Cups coming back in. Yeah, I was right. My intuition was right. You're anxious about this connection that happened, and I feel like you haven't gotten word back. I think that's going to change, by the way. You have Six of Wands and the Five of Wands. Okay, I wanted to clarify that. You got the Nine of Wands with it. So internal, or there's a yeah, there's an internal conflict here around the Page of Wands. I get the sense that maybe you're a little suspect about when this Knight of Cups is going to come back in, and it's causing you to have some sort of internal conflict, because Five of Wands, the conflict, the lower row is your subconscious, your internal, the way you talk to yourself. And the Page of Wands is a passionate offer, especially in romance, like very passionate sort of thing, quick thing. But like I said, I think there's staying power here, especially with the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is standing your ground. It's also, realizing that you're so close to the finish line, and don't give up. Six of Wands, major victory. Knight of Cups, you're anxious about when they're going to come back in, or you're anxious about a creative or project or some sort of happy event, but it looks like this is coming in. You have tons of options here. This looks amazing. And with the Six of Wands there, major win, major victory. So let's see what else we get here to clarify. Okay, message of concern. I do feel like it's talking about this relationship. You have expectation, privileged lady, living a life of luxury, marriage, thoughts, message. Yeah, you're getting communication from this person. I don't feel like this is the end here of this connection. I do feel like it has staying power. You have great fortune on the bottom. This is the best card to get in this oracle deck. Now you have the other two good cards to get in the other oracle deck. So this is a positive change in financial situations, material situations, abundance. Marriage, I'm not saying that this is going to develop into a quick marriage, but I'm saying I feel like, as I've been saying this throughout this whole reading, is this is a longer term connection, even though something happened very quickly, where I feel like there is potential. I don't know when, maybe in the future, years down the road, or however long it takes you, that for this to become some sort of long-term union. And yeah, you've just been thinking about this person a lot here. You can see this person's thinking about either the privileged lady or the main female in this deck. And then you have, you're going to get communication about it. Just, don't allow your own expectations of how quick this should happen and how quick this should unfold to get in the way. Okay, allow it to happen as it's supposed to happen in divine timing. So thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zanintuitive.com. Consider becoming a Patreon. I'll see you in the next one.